The police have conducted one of the most important investigations into 'Ndrangheta infiltration in northern Italy in the last few years, an investigation which has led to 304 arrests throughout the country, mainly in Calabria and Lombardia. The charges go from mafia-type criminal organization to the trafficking of arms and drugs, the sale of votes, usury and homicide. The Calabrian Mafia also apparently attempted unsuccessfully to take over Cosbau, a company in Mezzocorona and Nalles, which had problems of liquidity in 2009. However, the operation came to nothing as Cosbau realized that there was something shady going on and the company now risked going bankrupt. The Stava tragedy took place 25 years ago on the 19th of July. At 12:22 on that sad day, 180,000 cubic meters of mud, excavation waste from the fluorite mine at Prestavel, accumulated over 20 years and deposited in enormous earth basins, flowed down into the valley. The mudslide precipitated down the slope at a speed of 19 kilometers an hour, destroying hotels, houses and other buildings and killing 269 people. The material damage was calculated to amount to 260 billion lira. For the 25th anniversary, the Stava 1985 Foundation has organized a number of initiatives. On the 19th of July, a Mass will be celebrated by the Archbishop of Trento, Monsignor Luigi Bressan. This will be followed by the placing of a laurel wreath at the monument donated by the population of Vajont and the inauguration of the photographic exhibition entitled Memories and Rebirth. A few days ago, compulsory energy certification for houses in Trentino came into effect. All buildings which are new or renovated, even partially, must be able to demonstrate that they belong at least to category B. This means that consumption must not exceed 60 kilowatt-hours per square meter. Certification will be issued by a specific organization set up by the province called Odatec, which gathers together 200 professionals. These technicians will deal with the evaluation of all building permit applications, commencement notices and applications for town planning compliance. The minimum cost of certification for a house will be €500. Trentino Alto Adige is the Italian region where young people find it easiest to find work, according to Il Sole 24 Ore newspaper, which commissioned the study from the Data Giovani Research Center. The best prospects are in the north of the country, with Trentino Alto Adige heading the list of the most virtuous regions, with an unemployment rate of just 5.7% among those under 35. The study was based on 3 parameters: how easy it is to find employment, pay and job security. The region is also at the top of the classification in terms of pay, with an average monthly income of €1,188 for those under 35, 136 more than the national average. Trento University is one of the leading Italian universities in the classification drawn up by Censis and La Repubblica newspaper. In terms of medium-sized university with between 10,000 and 12,000 students, Trento is in first place. The university also obtains high scores in all the individual categories in the list. The total number of points in the annual guide was calculated using 5 parameters: services, facilities, grants and contributions for students, the web and internalization. In terms of individual faculties in Trento, the Faculty of Law continues to distinguish itself, having been at the top of the Censis classification for no less than 9 consecutive years. The innovations contained in the Municipal Council's preliminary project for the extension of Trento Cemetery include a 3-floor building in reinforced concrete with 194 burial niches, more than 3,000 cubicles and a room for secular farewell ceremonies seating 150 people. Among other things, the project provides for a garden where ashes can be scattered. Overall, it is an eco-friendly scheme paying attention to energy saving. The room for farewell ceremonies, for example, will have a large glass facade, making it possible to use the light of the sun for illumination during the day. According to the project, the work will cost €3 million and take 2 years.